So you know how to count music, but you still have trouble finding the one? I'm going to help you find it. Let's go. Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ TLM. You're watching DJ TLM TV. Time for a Q&A video, and today it's all about the one. Yes, finding the one. Now, I've done several videos about counting music, my beats, bars, and phrases tutorial video, my mix tutorial video, my timing video from the mix tutorial series. And in each of these videos, I'm talking about the one. Even in some of my scratch tutorial videos, I tell you how to drop it on the one. And what I found out is that even when you learn how to count music and you understand where that first beat begins, some people still have trouble finding the one in a song that's already playing. And I understand this, so that's what we'll talk about today. If a song is already playing, how can you find the count? Because you're not starting it from the beginning, you're hearing it, and now you have to find that one. It is not as difficult as it might seem. One of the most important things is you need to know your music. Now, in my case, when I'm DJing, I'm not counting at all. That all goes naturally because I've been doing it for so long, but I have to admit, when I started DJing, I wasn't even paying that much attention to counting because I used to drum before I DJed, so counting and beats and bars were natural to me already. But if they're not, you need to practice counting, practice recognizing the structure of your songs, and if you count over and over again, it will become second nature, and you will find that it's a lot easier to recognize that count, find that one, even if a song is playing. But knowing your music is essential, especially if you're playing hip hop and R&B where there's a lot of vocals. You should be able to tell, okay, this is part of the verse. I know that line, and okay, he's about to go to the chorus, and when that chorus begins, there's my one again. So that helps. But let's imagine that you have some music that you've never heard before. I have a beat right here. Saturday Sessions Part 1. You can download the beat for free. Just go to my website, go to the DJ TLM TV player, and you can download all the scratch tools and beats like this one. So this is a beat. I know the beat, but what happens? The track is still playing. Now I took out the audio, took out the volume, down the volume. I'm going to turn this up in a minute again, and then we're going to find that one. Let's see what happens. Okay, that was ridiculous. Now, did you hear what just happened? I accidentally opened it up on the one, but did you hear what happened right after that? This is where I started it. Check it out. There's a switch in the music right there. That's a phrase change, so right where that music switched, that's a one. Even if you never heard this song before, once you hear that musical switch, that should tell you, hey, that's a new phrase right there. There's a one. Now, of course, I already know this beat. I can start this beat anywhere, and I can tell you what a one is within a couple of counts, just because I recognize the melody. Because if you're playing this melody right here, you get this sound right here. That sound comes in right before that one starts again. Now it's going to do the same thing after these 4 bars. So again, even if I'm not counting, one. I know that because I know the song. In this case, I made the song, but I know the beat, I know the melody, so I can recognize and find out where that new one is coming in an instant. But you should be able to do it even when you don't know the song at all. Just by listening and finding those phrase changes, that should easily help you recognize a new phrase and a new one. So I hope this clears it up a bit, because I understand you might learn how to count, and if you're in the middle, like I received a question in the comment section, and he was talking about when he's playing Usher and he wanted to throw in another song, and the Usher song is like almost at the end, like 30 seconds or a minute left, and he can't find a one, so he can't start his transition. so I get it. But if you play that Usher song and you've played it before, then you should know it. And that should already tell you when you hear him singing, like, okay, he's still in the middle of his verse. It's going to be a while, but I know where that hook should begin, and where that hook, the chorus, starts. That is another one. So if you're playing music that you know, that should help you find a one. Good luck with it. I will see if I can do even more videos about this topic, because it is essential that you're able to find that one. Because even if you know how to count, if you're not starting your transition on a 1 and you accidentally started on a 3, it could mess up everything and make for a sloppy sounding transition. Even if the beats are matched, if you don't start it at the right point, check my timing video, it can mess up a lot of stuff. So, did this help you out? Give me a thumbs up, share the video, share the knowledge, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, because I drop at least 4 videos a week. If you have any more questions about this topic, you know where to reach me, DJTLMTV at DJTLM.com, and I will be back on Monday, but you can check out a special Saturday session video tomorrow. Peace out.